Let's do it again tonight on Dinner in Place. Vegan everything bagel sushi roll. That's a plant-based roll with all the yum-yums.
I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, every time that I get up on the microphone.
Yes, you know what it is. Back in the kitchen, baby. Dinner in Place, lyrics born. I am so excited about tonight's episode. We are about to get busy. Are you ready? Let's go. Prepare the rice. You gotta make some rice here, guys. Let me walk you through this because there is a very kind of Japanesey way to do this. So walk with me, here we go. Pop open the generations old rice cooker. This thing is hundreds of years old. Look at this thing. Can you believe it's in such great shape? Fuzzy logic. Here we go. Boom, dump the rice. Then we're gonna take it over to the sink. Some people do not wash rice. I love this. I don't know how you feel about that. I think you people are dirty. You know, I gotta tell you, I never measure the water. I'm gonna show you what to do. This is a technique, so don't even worry about it. A finger. Put it in. Is it up to the line? There it is. Okay, rice is rinsed, washed. We're gonna cook. Put it in. Boom, done. See you in 20 minutes. Make the sushi rice. All right, we are back. Rice is cooked, but now we're gonna make sushi rice. So as you know, when you go out to have sushi, you go to a restaurant or you make it at home, what makes sushi rice is that sweet, vinegary, sticky taste and texture. So what we're gonna do right now is create the seasoning that will allow us to achieve that. So the first thing we're gonna do, let's turn the fire on. We're gonna just cut it down to like a medium high for now because we're not actually gonna cook that much here. So boom, put that on. Let that warm up. First thing, as you can see right here, we have our rice vinegar. So we're gonna throw that in. A little bit of vegetable oil. There's in. Just a little bit of salt because unlike regular sushi, everything bagel sushi is already pretty salty because of the seasoning. So we really don't need that much. Now, where we differ and where my father would take issue potentially, is that he would always throw sugar in, but we're using monk fruit sweetener today because we want to keep it a little on the healthier side, a little on the low calorie side. So boom, there we go, a little monk fruit sweetener. Let's get that going. Now you're gonna see that that's gonna dissolve. Stir it up. Let's turn that off. Our rice. We're gonna throw it in here. We're gonna stir this up. I know it looks really liquidy right now, but as you turn it and as it cools, it will start to dry up. There it is. All right. When you go and have sushi, the rice is not hot. It's cool. And there are varying theories on how to cool that down. So when I was a child, I remember watching my father, but also going to sushi bars, and the chefs would be fanning it down. They'd have like a big expandable hand fan, and they would literally be sitting there shaking it, cooling down the rice. But for Dinner in Place, because we cook and we cook quickly, we want to get it on the table. We have already thrown some in the fridge, and we're gonna go grab that now. So let's go. Roll it up. Now we can get down to the business of rolling one up. Are you ready? Look at that. Perfectly chilled sushi rice. Smells a little sweet, smells a little vinegary. I love it. Let's go. I know you see my mat here. This is very important, but it's so easy. Anybody can do this. I used to do this as a 4-year-old. I didn't cut, but I could definitely roll. That sounds bad. Maybe 4-year-olds should not be rolling up, but this is how I learned, okay? That was the generation I'm from, so here we go. So you have your mat. Typically when you use a bamboo mat, you have the green And then you have the natural bamboo color right here. The green denotes that it's flat. You want the flat side up because that is what you are going to put your nori on. So let's try that out. Grab our nori, that's our seaweed. You can see the lines right here. That's how you know how to begin, and that's how you know which side to use. We're gonna grab a bowl of water here because we like to keep our fingers moist because we're gonna be touching the rice and we don't want it to stick to our fingers. We only want it to stick to the seaweed. Okay, let's go. We're gonna put the rice all over the seaweed. Now with this type of roll, you can get it cover the entire piece like so. This rice is so nice to the touch right now. It's not too sticky, it's not too soggy. You see that? Look at that. We're gonna go all over here. Make sure you get nice coverage here. I personally like a nice thick roll. Awesome, here we go. If you've had a California roll, sometimes they'll put black sesame seeds on the outside, but because this is an everything bagel roll, we're gonna grab our everything bagel seasoning, which is salt, sesame seeds, garlic. Look at this. Spread it. Boom, there it is. Next, grab some plastic wrap. So you want to make sure that you leave yourself some excess here, and I'll show you why. Boom, so this is what we're gonna do. Very carefully, reach underneath. You see that? Flip it. Grab your mat, put it back down, and set it back down, just like that. So now you see right here, it's just the nori. That's the only surface that we're working with at this point. Now, why don't we start with the vegan cream cheese right now? I really love working with this. Just spread it across like so. Again, I like my rolls on the thicker side, just so you get that real satisfying first bite, that chewiness, the meatiness of it. Let's do cucumber, how about that? Nice row of cucumber. You know, for a long time when I was a kid, I never liked fish. And for a Japanese child, that's like grounds for being kicked out of the house. And so the only sushi I would eat used to be kappamaki, which was cucumber only. And my relatives used to laugh at me. So here we go, we're gonna add capers, because as you know, any delicious bagel is gonna have capers. There it is. Boom. Let's do some avocado. There's a nice layer of avocado there. All right, what should we do next? How about some dill? I like to just pick the dill. We don't chop, we just pick it right off the stem there. Whenever I smell dill, it reminds me of the recipes my grandmother used to make on my mother's side, a lot of Jewish-inspired recipes. There was always dill, honey. All right, so we're gonna rinse a little bit. Now here we go, here's our protein. This is our vegan smoked salmon. We're gonna put a nice fat strip right on top. There's another one. So there you have it. What's left? Scallions, green onions. This is gonna be the biggest roll you've ever had in your life, watch this. Now, if you're just beginning, you don't need to make it quite this big because it can be a challenge to roll, but this is how I like to roll up. Ready to roll up with me? Here we go. So you wanna grab it, make sure again that you have that excess of plastic wrap on the side. So let's go, let's give it its first turn. Boom. One. There's another one. And you wanna squeeze as you go. Look at this. This is my favorite part. Here we go. There's your first roll, second roll. Let's do it again. There it is. Another one. Let's go. Give it another. Hey, there it is. You see it? Let's cut it up. This is very important. You want to grab a tall glass of water. Make sure you have a very sharp knife because we're going to cut this thing and it has to go through seamlessly, okay? I like to cut right down the middle first. Oh, God. Okay, then we're going to dip here, keep it nice and moist. Keep your knife wet so it stays sharp. Let's cut off the ends. By the way, if you're like me, you love eating the ends. Whenever my father would make sushi, I would always ask him to save the ugly ends. They thought I was a strange child. Okay, carefully remove the plastic and plate it. You know what? This is making me hungry. We might have to taste one right now. Are you ready? Look at this beautiful roll. You see, take a look on the inside. You can see the vegan salmon, the vegan lox, the avocado, the cucumber, the dill. I'm about to eat this. Soy sauce on the side. Are you ready? Eat this with me. Here we go. Shit. Oh my God. It's so good. I taste it all. The dill, the vegan cream cheese is very rich. We did it. It's so delicious. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna keep going here. Meanwhile, I wanna thank all y'all for tuning in. Another episode of Dinner in Place, vegan everything bagel sushi. I gotta keep eating. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all next time. Yo, what's good? It's Lyrics Born. Thank you for watching Dinner in Place. Make sure you stay tapped in, hit like and subscribe for more excellent content like this.